What is going on? I'm zmot. This is going to be a sneak peek of the strangest kind. I was unavailable on the weekend. I've been unavailable a lot lately, both emotionally and physically. So what we're going to be doing is talking about the new update 3 of 3. This is not going to be your typical video. This is not going to be my typical video. I'm going to say right now, to get things started, to get your attention, Boom Beach is dead. That simple. I'm just going to leave it right there. Now, I'm going to go another step, though, and say, you know what? Firefly is dead. Freaks and Geeks are dead. Better Off Ted is dead. Reaper is dead. But these things continue to live on. Now, there are all sorts of cult classics out there that have been abandoned and have done well. And now, I'm not saying this is Futurama. Don't even go there. I don't think there's going to be a revival. But that doesn't mean we have to stop playing. Like, maybe it makes you consider not buying instant training, to be completely frank and honest and upfront and all that sort of crap. But this update sucks. They hyped it up. They did something they shouldn't have. Maybe they were trying to draw it out over the course of a month. Update 3 of 3 is going to bring nothing new, really. It's going to make attacking bases a little bit more challenging, which I am all for. It's going to bring a 4th prototype back here in the weapon lab. If we update that puppy back there, using all of our million diamonds off the dev build. This is the dev build, by the way. This is not out quite yet. Should be out very, very soon. You'll notice that we can now, if we go back in, we can update one more time to level 7. We're going to use a blueprint because why the heck not? And then boom, we can place 4 prototypes. And kind of a funny note, I actually have more prototype parts on the real build than I do on the dev build, so that's kind of funny. Anyways, 4 prototypes is going to be a game changer. I can't wait to see a 4 shield gen base. 4 SG3s will be a huge challenge. I want to see that. Please, someone with ice, do that. But getting back to the topic of the game at hand, there's that whole expression, the king is dead, long live the king. I'm going to say that for Boom Beach as well. Now, that whole king is dead saying, I'm using it totally wrong, and someone will correct me on that, but I'm fine with that. Boom Beach as a whole, if we look at the game, if we look at the prototype lab, for example, those prototype cycle, that's automated. They can fully automatically generate which prototypes we get per week. Easy peasy. The cycle of evil, Dr. T, all of those bases fully automated. Dr. T Volcano, fully automated. The tribes, fully automated. Now, when I say fully automated, this is all assumptions on my part. Super simple code that maybe they jump in and maybe if it rolls black 8 times in a row, they do a manual intervention where maybe if there's no shield gens or they manually put in a shield gen. Those kind of details take seconds as opposed to days or weeks or hours. So the amount of dev work required is really not a lot right now. Operation bases, all automatically generated, where the mines go, where the defenses go. Mega Crab, automatically generated. Rant. Boom Beach, fully automatic at this point, and I am going to keep playing. I like playing with my people in my task force. I like playing with people in our task force group. I like hitting operation attacks. I like the challenges, but it's going to have to be us, folks. Those task force versus task force stuff, making things exciting. Now, Warships is the one thing. You'll notice down there, Season 28. I always try and scroll down to look at it. Season 28 in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen has started tanks. That is the one thing that is not fully automated, and that is because it's all of us building our own bases. So Warships will continue to play. I am not saying that Boom Beach is dead. Just wanted to make the point that for all intents and purposes, we're not getting anything new. Now, as far as this update goes, I have 2 devices on the dev build. My first one I updated manually. The second one I pulled out of a drawer from like late July, and it automatically had all the new building. So we might not even need a download. Might not even go to the Play Store for this. But for those of you who have not seen the other sneak peeks that are out there, and I'm sure there are many, had a bit of a revolt there as my video was like, now we're dead. Anyways, so moving forwards, here's what's actually in the update. We are getting another level of tanks, another level of Scorchers, which 16 Scorchers with another level is going to be super crazy overpowered. Hopefully the 4th prototype helps balance that out a little bit. We're getting another level of Cryoneers, and then the mechs, they've made a little bit faster and they've added an extra level. They've also tried to fix a bug that's been in there. Talk about that in a second, show you how that's broken. Another level of critters, so we're going to go up to 14 critters, I suppose that is, up to 15 critters, which will help attacks a little tiny bit. Moving on down the lines, in the hero hut, you'll see that Everspark's got a green arrow next to her name, and her robot overlord ability, she's going to spawn more critters every 4 seconds, up to a maximum of 12 though. So once those 12 critters are out, doesn't matter how fast your spawn rate is, she's not going to poop out any more critters to be, again, just over the top clear. And yeah, let's keep going though. So defenses, if we load up all of our resources just like that, you can see that suddenly there's another level of shock launcher. That is fantastic. We've been waiting for another level of shock launcher for a long time, and they go straight from that sandy base all the way to that iron base. So little bit of a surprise there. Now, one other note is we go from shock duration of 3.2 all the way down up to 3.4. So they're going to be shocking for a little bit longer. Yippee skippy. Also, our rocket launchers back here, you'll see go up to level 17. That is also going to be good for the defensive aspect of the game. That's also going to make Dr. T and War Factory and Operation bases a little bit stronger. So those HQ-16s who have been getting Dr. T stage 7 by the skin of their teeth, that's going to make those extra crystals a little bit harder to come by. Otherwise, going to quickly show you right about here that the mechs are broken. I devised this brilliant scientific test right here, and what we're going to do is we're going to drop one mech underneath that smoke. They are slightly faster. They went from moving at a scale rate of 1.3 to 1.4. Now, if you watch these mortars, they're all going to fire at exactly the same time. One of them is going to look like it's shocked, and then they're all still firing at the exact same time, except for I just lost connection. That is not super awesome. One quick note, they have not added the log out button to this screen. So if you disconnect during a friendly challenge, you get this screen because I hadn't dropped troops, and so we're going to have to sit here for 3 minutes. Can't log out of our Supercell ID, which would be awesome. I requested that like 3 years ago, so features that have been requested have not been added to this update, unfortunately. So I'll be back in 3 minutes. You won't even know I'm gone. Okay, 2, 1. Wanted you guys here for that final countdown. We are back, and I think that disconnect was actually based on my wife's car's Bluetooth, I think. So anyways, that or dev build. Moving forward, we are going to do the attack. I am going to show you that the mechs are broken indeed. Now, I'm not sure why they added the shocking effect. That the Shockeneers, for example, don't make buildings look like that, but for whatever reason, they're going to make things flash like crazy when you're using mechs. So mechs, if we watch this one mortar that it's going to attack, only the one mortar. Now, zooming in right now, you'll notice they all fire at the exact same time, so that is not shocking anything. Definitive proof right there, my friends. Mortars not being shocked, but looking shocked. So a little bit of work yet to be done on our friend the mech there as we try and barrage it, but fail miserably. So that is about it. Me raining fire down on the Boom Beach. Like I said, I'm still going to play. I am in a task force with some awesome people. I like interacting with the community. I like knowing all the ins and outs of the game and helping educate and show that off. And if you're sitting here with an HQ-16 or an HQ-23 or something and you're having fun with the game, play the game. It's that simple. Just because they're not going to be actively developing it doesn't mean that it was not built well and it's not a great player pool and all that sort of stuff. So that is my rage-filled anger, hate, whatever the heck you want to call it, that really is just all bark and no bite. Update 3 of 3. Will there be more updates? I really don't know. There won't be like mechanic changes. There could still be a lot more troops because those troops just need to have little 1s and 0s modified, as you saw by the Melaniers, by the Ice Freeze Shock Melaniers, by all of the different troops that look the same but act differently. So those kinds of 1s and 0s changes are here, and so if you have those kind of changes that you'd like to see, for example, I have requested that we can trade our tokens. So if we go into this shop over here, throwing code ZMOT in there. Obviously, we have 999 hero tokens. Those tokens I have said, hey, let us trade those for resources. I think that's a ones and zeros change. If you have any other changes like that you think, hey, that's a simple fix, it's just a matter of throwing those tweaks around, do hit me up in the comments. Let Boom Beach know, because I can guarantee you guys can think of some troop ideas using all of the existing mechanics. Let's Futurama this thing and keep this game rolling forwards. Anyways, that is all for me. Bit of a rant. Super duper apologies and thank yous for me not posting this on time. I am drowning in life and kids activities and my activities and trying to stay sane by going outside. So thank you for your patience. Hopefully this hit a nerve with you, and let me know if you agree or disagree or somewhere in the middle. I shall talk to you soon. Throw code ZMOT in your shop. I shall talk to you soon. Hit me up in the comments, all that good stuff. I'm ZMOT. Thanks for coming in. Peace!